Okay, so so we'll be starting our group discussion for our answers for page 72 to 73. Per usual, we're gonna divide it into two pairs. It's and the pairings are gonna be as usual. It's me and Ariq, and then Mario and Tala. I will be discussing number 1 to 2. Ariq will be discussing number 3 to 4. Mario will be discussing number 5, and Tala will be discussing number 6 to 7. Is that correct? That should be correct. So we'll begin with the answers for number 1. So what's your favorite color and why? And that is, for me, it's green, which is kind of a concern because of this article on the page. But I do like green. I don't know. And in Gen Z terms, it manifests good vibes per se. Other than that, it's an active color. It's fun. It's something to do with nature, and I kind of resonate with it as of late. So that's why I like it. And then number 2 is, how are we influenced by colors around us? Colors evoke emotions, trigger certain feelings, and other things in between. It is also a signifier and a form of expression per se. So yes, we are influenced by a lot of colors in many ways than one. In more ways than one, my bad. But yes, that is 1 and 2, and then number 1 and 2 for number 1, and then this is 2, and for number 2, identify the synonyms. So for um, number 2, I'll be going through the numbers and the synonyms for each of those words in the sentence. So what worries do people have about paint these days, or concerns today, or concerns and today. And then manufactured and dangerous has the synonyms in the paragraph with mass produced and hazardous chemicals. And then for come to an end would be resolve. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, continuing on to you, Ariq.
Okay, so for the number 3, I will start with the underline words in the paragraph 2 for decide where the statement is true or false. So I think the true statements is on the number 1, because like the other options are written on the story. It's there's something false with that. So yeah, I think it's the number 1 who true. And then for the number 3, the other part of the number 3, so why is the public want cheap goods of good paint? It's the true answers. And then for the B, the inventors had discovered new paint ingredients. I think it's false, because in the story it's didn't written. And then for the C part is the other green paints are the other green paints available were less bright is I think is false. And then for the D, the manufacturers of this paint create demand is true, because the story it's telling that the manufacturers has create colors that produced by the demand of the market. And then for the number 4, we're continuing on. In the number 4 is I think the first part where dubs were voiced when the paint went on sale, it's true. And then for the confusion was caused by different names of the paint is false. And then for the C, the words about the pain were ignored by doctor at the time is it's true, because yeah, the medical reasons saying that. And then for the D part, it's false, I think. Okay, continuing on to Athala, I think.
I think it's Mario first.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I will continue with the number 5. Okay, look at the passage and answer the test questions. For the number 1, the Times newspaper warned of the dangers when I think the answer is B, because there wasn't any clear information and reasons why many deaths occurred after the event. And for the number 2, the designer William Morris ignored the problem because I think the answer is also B, because Morris said he prefer natural paints and he thinks natural paints are more beautiful. And for the number 3, why does Napoleon Bonaparte's death stand out from other deaths at the time? I think the answer is also B, because he was kept in prison at the time. And for the last question, number 4, what evidence for Napoleon Bonaparte's poisoning appeared most recently? The answer is also B. Okay, for the number 6 and number 7, I think will be continued by Athala.
Okay, so number 6, how can you use antonyms and synonyms to help you? I think that the use of antonyms and synonyms can help us to learn English better, to write and to speak. Because with synonyms, I think you can refine your English by looking at the different words that you have, like the alternatives to some words that you know every day. And then also with antonyms, you can improve your vocabulary and also your uh, sense of language better for learning antonyms. So I think that the usage of antonyms and synonyms in daily life can help you with that. And then answering the last part, which is the number 7, what do you think is more important? The way something looks or its usefulness? I think that it needs to be a mix between the two, because when if we're talking about products, when we see something, we get attracted by its looks first. Then we see what can it be used for. Like maybe when you see a shoe that you like, you can see it by the looks first, and then you decide on whether you need it or not. So I think that um, it's kind of hard to pick between the two, but the ideal way is to have the mix between the two. It looks good and it's useful for you. So yeah, I think that's it for the IELTS task number page 72 and 72.